The stories that really stick out to me are the ones where people reach out after years and years, even decades of just suffering in silence. Maybe they were cast aside from their family. Maybe they were pushed aside from their community. Maybe they had horrible traumas that they've been able to talk about. And all of a sudden, articles that I write or videos that I've done or books that I've written have given them the empowerment and the momentum to be able to talk about these things. And so they will reach out and say, for the first time, I've had my trauma validated. And for the first time, I've had this experience that I've lived through in silence validated. And so those are the stories that really stick out to me, are the people who finally feel empowered and finally feel comfortable saying, yeah, this happened to me and I want to heal from it. Some of the misconceptions and myths that I see in my work with survivors of family trauma are, number one, that it's a new thing, that it's like all of a sudden with social media and all of this talk about trauma and family dysfunction that, people are thinking, oh, this must be a new thing. It's not. It's been around forever. We just are only recently starting to talk about it. The second thing is that you just get over it. That's a myth, and that's something that unfortunately people think. And then number three, another thing that holds people back is the myth that it is not something that you can work through. There's this idea that it has to hold you back forever, and that's not true. Healing is possible at any age, no matter what age you are, what gender, where you live, and what you're going through. Healing is possible, and there are options and resources to help heal. And for many, healing is not about finding blame or assigning blame, but moving forward with understanding and awareness to help you grow. Read my full interview in the January 2024 global issue of Demode. Link is on the screen. I think right now we are really in a crucial point where we are able to have conversations about trauma and how family trauma has impacted us. And these are conversations that generations before have really been unable to have. And so we are really fortunate to be able to have these conversations and to really normalize these things that so many people have gone through, but they've lived in silence and been able to really talk about the stuff that they have had going on. I really wanted to reach more people who need to have these conversations about trauma and healing, and those who maybe want to have these conversations and want to learn more about their healing journey, but they haven't had the opportunity. Many people can't afford therapy, or maybe that hasn't worked for them, or maybe they don't feel comfortable for whatever reason, or it's inaccessible. And, maybe they want to try books or podcasts. And I just feel like we need to have many different avenues for people to engage in healing, because not one thing is going to be the one thing that works for everyone. So having more available options is really just the best thing for people. So that's what I really wanted to do with my book.